We're gonna. Erijuo. I just learned that the Biafran army has just conquered another 4 towns and 2 local governments in Imo State. And the zoo is really crying. They said all their efforts to make sure that Ûzød wins Imo State has now gone in vain. And very soon, Ûzød will be running to, what is it called? He'll be running to Aso Rock for refuge. You see, you cannot continue to kill your own people and you expect them to fold their arms. It's not possible. But the painful thing here is that you see something like Richard Sokorocha. All the evil that Richard Sokorocha did, today Imo State have forgiven him. I hope, because we are very good, we have short memory. We are very good at forgetting things. We are very good at forgetting that there are times we need to fight back. There are times we need to face these our enemies without forgiveness. And unless we do it that way, that's the only way we can win. So, one at a time, Biafra victory has become a strong voice amongst the nation. Everything has become more comparable to the after effects, and everybody will get to see that our victory and our pursuit is becoming more comparable. You see, I must take it too personal in everything I say here, that we will not engage anybody into a point where they wouldn't know their left and right. It's not possible. It has to be game for game and game for all, because that's where the message starts from. So as we ride for freedom and as we make multiple sense, we must equally understand that there is a name for everybody, a name for every soul, a name that has to do with redemption, restoration, and more effectiveness in the things we chase. So let's gather these points together. We capture Imo State, win Imo State, return it back to the true owners, and we move to Enugu State. Because those people have even sworn with their life that they are not going to leave our land. We're not talking about those that come for business and those that came to buy properties. No. We're talking about those terrorists. Those ones who, in the name of herdsmen, who take our people, take them into the bush, collect money and end up a bukwa. These are people we don't want in our land. We'll do everything possible to make sure they don't stay. The Finnish government has placed 50 strong men to escort Simon Ekpa to the US, as the congressman has invited him for some questioning and answering. You know, yesterday I said it's a good news for the US to invite somebody like Simon Ekpa to their Congress, at least to stand before the whites and tell them why he's fighting for what he's fighting for and why he's doing what he's doing. Why did I say it's a good news? Some people are saying that, are you sure that they don't want to arrest him and take him back to Nigeria and all that? And I said, no, you guys should be patient and watch. Now, do you know that there are people in America that don't even know the story about Biafra? Many people don't even know. They just whatever they hear, they take. Whatever they take, they hear. But the truth of the matter is that, see, we have not gotten to that level where each and every one of us must take our words personal. It doesn't matter how they try to do it. So when he gets there, he's going to tell them about the injustice perpetrated on the Biafran people. Listen attentively. It's just a two-way thing. When you hear the truth, you know it's the truth. When you hear a lie, you know it's a lie. So when you so it has to go the way it should go, it has to work the way it should work. Because one good turn deserves another. So for a fact, I will say this. The peace that we are making, the restoration that we are chasing, every good thing that we are finding, there must be a breakthrough attributed to it, a very big breakthrough. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter who is hot. What matters more is that there will always be a breakthrough along the line. And by so doing, we must get across to say that the victory that we share is well commendable. So I must say the way I should say that our world is already revolving and our world is already evolving. So let's get it very straight till we do the things that we need to do, because that's where the victory lies. One good turn deserves another. And by so doing, we'll be in the station to write these stories to our forefathers and tell them that the victory that they have been fighting for, we are about to get it. So 50 men, I told you that Simon Abba is close to the Finnish president. It is going to be very difficult for such kind of person to be bring down to Nigeria just like that. The reason why they succeeded in bringing down Nnamdi Kanu, because they lured him to Kenya. I don't know why. I don't know how they succeeded. Nnamdi Kanu is too brilliant for him to be lured to Kenya. The one thing about freedom fighting is that sometimes you will make mistakes and your enemies will catch you. And that is what happened towards the history. And I must say the way I should say it, because these facts has been registered and we're going to do it gradual and gradual. Before you know it, everything will come to pass. So let there be light, let there be victory, let there be words, let there be restoration, let there be voice, and let there be history. This time around, we're not going to look back and say to ourselves, how far have we gotten, how far have we gone? It is only the victory that we pursue. Chineke.